You're not in your race suits. What's going on?
Got wet and then we got scared and we parked them up for the day, it looks like, at the moment.
You don't want to get in your race suit too early. Dean found that out yesterday. He came out here all kitted up and we arrived back here yesterday with 3 or 4 hours to wait around. He goes, rookie mistake, next time I'll wear my civvies out and get dressed.
So he is the rookie in this event, in this team, isn't he?
Absolutely he is. He used to put up with me going on safari and he'd hear tales of daring do and all sorts of stuff, and he'd say, it doesn't sound like fun to me. And I've finally convinced him to come and have a go, and he's here, and I just wanted him to have a good time. Are you having a good time?
I don't know, after the first stage yesterday, I think I hopped out of the car, so I don't know what you got me into, but there's a fair bit going on.
So just help me with the positions on the in the scoreboards then, Rob.
Well, Dean's doing particularly well being on the bottom podium step, and I'm on the other end of the podium step, turn it upside down though. So, yeah, I think I'm 21 or something like that.
What happened?
Everything happened. The windscreen fell out on the way to the start, and why that would happen I have no idea because it was put in by a professional. We had to get that sorted, so not much chance to get settled, but 10 kilometres into the 100-odd kilometre stage, it went on to 3 cylinders. That distracted us a bit and stayed on 3 cylinders for the whole way. So
New engine?
Brand new engine, but not a brand new clip on the coil pack or something like that, so it fell off. But that's good news because it's been fixed. But we had to nurse that for 90 kilometres, and the only thing we could do was bust it if we went stupid. So that cost us some time, but getting lost cost us some time as well.
Now you picked up that time because you reversed the roles in the next stage, short, admittedly.
Yeah, you're only as good as your last result, so how'd you go in the last stage?
Yeah, overshot, dropped some time. That's apparently part of the caper though.
Yeah,
better to do that and do it for 50 seconds than a couple of minutes though, I've worked out.
Yeah, if only it was a couple of minutes, it was more like 6 or 7 I think.
The thing that he's not telling you about was that we actually met up with him. Dad started 10 minutes in front of me on the stage and we approached a gate, and obviously got to sometimes get out and open and close the gates. Well, Chris is out with his head down, not looking at the car approach. He was closing the gate on his teammate. He's about to beep the horn. Chris looks up and goes, oh, it's Dean, we let them through. We were already half out of the car, so we trumped them on that gate. So we probably owe him one later in the event, maybe.
Take long to decide who was going to take off first?
Oh, well, more than it should have done, because we obviously clearly should have get going, but Sam was half out the car, intercom was off, and by that point we weren't fully sure we were going, so I think they're sitting there going, what are you two muppets doing there?
I'm trying to sort of indicate out of a very dusty window, well, off you go, and we're like the 2 squirrels in the comic strip. You go, no, I insist after you, no, you go. 30 seconds transpires and nobody's going.
I wanted to go. Anyway, it's a whirlwind for me. Obviously, like I said, rookie. I hadn't driven the car literally till we got here, just the way that it happened. I'd heard all the stories over 10 years. I've never even been on a safari because it's either clashed with other events or work commitments, etc. So I got to reset my brain slightly from gravel, WRC type events on pace notes and just learn the craft and how to drive the cars. So obviously I'm delighted where we are. I'm a little bit surprised, but obviously I'm taking advantage of some of the hard work that Dad's done over the last 10 years.
Now you've been here before, Rob. Is it nice to see your son come through doing this? This event's pretty special.
Oh, absolutely. I've been a fan of this event from the Australasia Safari days in WA, and we've had some success in this event. We led the first event when they started again 4 or 5 years ago, and we led by 8 minutes in Mighty Mouse here, our Forester XT, and we could have won it, but we broke the engine with one day to go. And then we came back with the XV that Dean's using and got on the podium. But I do love this event, and I just wanted Dean to come over and see it and enjoy himself. And I said, you camp out, beautiful sunshine, start late, finish early. It's just all wonderful, but we're in a duck pond at the moment.
If truth be known, though, I don't think you're camping out with the rest of them, are you?
No. My wife's more of a camper than me. We're camping out in the villa.
Yeah, we've got the accommodation sorted. Actually, I think the other trick for him is that he's got me coming along, and Sam's already asked the question after yesterday, and I was struggling with the brakes. I just couldn't pull the car up, and we've changed pads, and he said, what would you do to improve the car? And I've already spent about $40,000, I reckon, to make these cars better. So I think that's his trap. He's got me sucked into the safari budget now.
Well, of course, in the past, anytime I've mentioned safari, you go, oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. The computer says no. But now the computer probably says yes.